The first few years was really exciting because it was a lot of creating. We were able to engage with the community, our stakeholders, as well as citizens, and they were able to provide a great deal of input that helped to form the plan. Our mission was, if we didn't have citizen support, that this wasn't going to be successful.
It was a really unique opportunity as a planner and project manager for local government to have the opportunity to master plan an 1,100-acre park. But just breathing life into Explore Park, it had been closed for 5 or 6 years, and it was just really exciting to be able to focus on what the community's desires were for the park, but to be able to open it.
You know, we've spent hours and hours and hours walking this park, trying to come up with ways to create programs, infrastructure. One of my favorite memories is when we were putting the master plan together for the mountain bike park. The consultant was in town and it was snowing, and there was only one day that we could work on this, and about a dozen staff and our consultants walked, I don't know how many miles through the snow, trying to lay out mountain bike trails. And for me, that's one of the really coolest memories that I have of being out here in the middle of, while it was snowing, and it was just incredibly beautiful.
So one of the unique aspects of the Explore Park Adventure Plan is that it was very strategically designed with input from a variety of stakeholders. We want to maintain and preserve many aspects of the park, so there was a special places inventory done, so that helps guide areas of the park that we want to protect. But we have identified some of those critical areas that we think are appropriate for development.
When we first started working at the park, we immediately saw opportunities for things that are in place now, like the ropes course, like a vendor coming in to serve food and beer, overnight accommodations for people, both local and visiting from the parkway. Those were avenues that weren't currently being met at the park.
You know, we were very fortunate that Don and Melody Harrison wanted to put cabins and yurts out at the park. It was really important that Twin Creeks wanted to put a brew pub out here in historic Brew Tavern. You know, so having partners like that early on were really great for the park, and you know, we've been able to be an incubator for small business that I think has been really exciting.
Our Board of Supervisors was willing to enter into a lease to take on what was then a shuttered park that I don't think folks had much confidence in it, but instead we signed a lease, we invested millions of dollars of taxpayer money to reinvigorate the park, put in infrastructure that's led us from going from about 30,000 people a year to close to 300,000 people a year. And that success was what we were able to use to encourage the General Assembly to allow us to acquire the land. But without the board's willingness and their vision, none of this would have ever been possible.